WorkPro will promote work-life harmony. As part of the enhanced marriage and parenthood package announced earlier this year, we are committing $100 million to encourage more employers to implement flexible work arrangements through the work-life grant. Employers with no or minimal flexible work arrangements can receive up to $40,000 to implement work-life strategies through the developmental grant, which will be open to applications for 3 years. This is double the amount that the WOW Fund provided. Employers that have already implemented flexible work arrangements can also apply for additional financial incentives of up to $120,000 over 3 years, or up to $400,000 per year, or up to $40,000 per year, if at least 30% of their employees benefit from flexible work arrangements. We hope that these will motivate more employers to implement and sustain the use of flexible work arrangements. Apart from improving work-life harmony, WorkPro will also provide holistic support to help employers hire and retain back-to-work locals and mature workers. First, a new $20,000 age management grant will be provided to help employers improve their age management capabilities, such as putting in place performance management systems and making the workplace more ergonomic. Second, companies will receive more support to redesign jobs, up to $300,000 per company. This is $60,000 higher than the combined job redesign grants that employers enjoyed previously under Advantage and FlexiWorks. Employers who do not have the know-how in job redesign can also tap on the grant to seek professional advice. Third, WorkPro will provide companies on board the program a new higher retention incentive scheme of up to $2,000 for each newly hired back-to-work local or mature worker earning below $4,500. This is to encourage employers to recruit and retain this segment of workers. Fourth, we recognize that those who have not been working for some time might need more on-the-job training initially to prepare them for work. Therefore, WorkPro will provide employers with an OJT training allowance equivalent to 1 month's salary, capped at $2,000 per worker for each back-to-work local hired and trained. Finally, to incentivize back-to-work locals to stay on the job, those earning less than $4,500 will also receive a retention bonus of up to $1,200 each under WorkPro if they remain employed with the company over a year. There are some similarities as well as differences between WorkPro and some of the suggestions from members of this House, but we share a common aim, and that is to promote work-life harmony and offer more support to bring older workers and the economically inactive back to work. Madam Chair, the most wonderful schemes on paper will not be effective if people find them too confusing to tap on. This is why we have combined our grants into a single WorkPro with just one application process. So if you were confused earlier, it's okay. Because all you need to do is to apply at one agency. And this is to make it easier for companies to apply for them. Companies can approach NTUC and SNAP, who will assess applicants' needs and provide advice on the relevant interventions and the grants. SMEs can also find out more about WorkPro and the ETS at the SME centers run by Spring. Madam Chair, let me sum up. We will continue to help Singaporeans develop and maximize their full potential. We believe that every Singaporean who is able and wants a job should be given the opportunity to do so. Over the years, the government has put in place a comprehensive package of assistance and will continue to review and improve our various programs. As we do our part to ensure that support is available for employers who need help, companies also need to take the responsibility to build up their capabilities in adapting to the changing workforce. Workers too need to take ownership of their own training and career plans by proactively improving their skills. Ultimately, we hope that these efforts will help all Singaporeans progress into better jobs, earn higher wages, and fulfill their aspirations. Thank you.